I'm tired. So this passage is like a time machine. Here you are facing the mayor's house. Choose the side of the building that has the most windows not being walled. This is Patil Tutunjian and we're still in day 2 of Marseille. If you guys haven't seen part 1 of day 2, go please check that out. It was such a physically difficult video to film and it involved kayaking, so please check that out and give it a like. Today what we're doing, or right now, is actually we're on a treasure hunt with Eric. So I actually booked this experience on Airbnb. I'm gonna link the link in the description. We're starting the tour here at the mayor's house, and because Eric knew that we're Armenian, the first thing he pointed out is having the Armenian flag on the mayor's house. So one thing I want to say, also a fun fact about Marseille, is that the film Myrig was filmed here in Marseille. So what we're doing today is apparently we're walking around, we're going to solve clues, learn things about Marseille, and also as we're walking around there are 8 photos that we're supposed to find. Now I'm just following the group, and whoever finds the 8 photos first wins a treasure, which I don't know what that is, so let's see what happens. Another fun fact is, as you guys can see, the walls or the windows have walls on the mayor's house here, and apparently this exists on many other houses, private houses as well, because after the French Revolution, apparently if your house had more windows, it meant you're richer and you had to pay more taxes, so people started building walls on top of their windows. So we solved the clue and we are now standing in front of the second oldest building in Marseille. It's part of the city hall, and we're supposed to take 111 steps from this wall. I lost a group and I don't know how to count up to 111, but 111 is the number of districts in Marseille, so we're taking those steps now to go find, I think, 27 large trees. So let's see. In the meantime, I want to find those photos that we're supposed to find. Okay, I'm gonna follow them. They're approaching the wall, so we're supposed to go that way.
How many so far? 8. 80.
Trees.
Oh yeah, that's a large forest. 100.
Oh, large forest. That's what we're looking for.
It's a forest for Marseille. Yeah.
Oh, apparently this is a forest for Marseille. Okay.
That's about 111, yeah. And that's what I want to say here. We don't have so many parks in the city center of Marseille. So to find one place like that, usually it's open, it's Monday today, if I'm correct. We have a restaurant here, and it's closed on Monday. That's why they put all the tables inside. But you usually have, like what you can find here, another restaurant, and they use this place, and it's one of the only place with some trees.
We're now supposed to find geese, eagle, and a bear, or bears, to guide us. We found a dolphin up there as a graffiti, but no signs of bears. Bear. Oh, Grande Rue!
Yeah.
I found!
The name.
Again,
Oh, really? So
I'm winning.
You know which route is the right, correct?
But
where are the animals?
animals.
To be
Maybe
sure that we are the right street.
maybe it's in the painting.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, let me flip my camera.
Okay. And then maybe you will find the other one.
There's
easier.
2 geese here.
Let's get the bag. You go first.
This is an angel. Oh, this is an eagle? Oh. Today I'm not doing well with English. These are dogs. This is a Lebanese restaurant. I don't think it's part of the tour. This is a cow. No?
Yeah.
And a bear. This is a cute cafe. So this is the street we were looking for, Grande Rue.
We are now at the opposite side of the corner, in fact, and looking for this old house. That's the oldest house in Marseille.
Oh, this is the oldest house in Marseille.
500 years.
We're now standing in Rue Chevalier Rose, which means the Knight Rose. Rose, the name, it's Nicolas Rose's last name, and the reason why he has a street here is because 300 years ago there's an epidemic in Marseille that killed about 40,000 people, and he was kind of the person responsible to contain everything and stop it, which is why the king made him a knight, and then that's why the street here is called with his name.
It's between the door.
We're now looking for a lion in between two windows. Found. Oh, okay. I didn't win this one. Okay, let's
Be
go
careful
see it.
because the sun is coming from that direction.
Okay.
Maybe you can. Ta-da! That's the lion. So the lion is looking in one direction that we will follow to the end of the street. It's over there. But before we are leaving this place, I will ask you a question. Have you found the first
No, I've
picture?
not.
I'm pretty sure you haven't. That's why I'm here to put you back on the game.
That's yellow, so it must be there. So let's go to the yellow place.
Right.
We're supposed to find a yellow bird.
A blackbird.
A black bird on a yellow background. Ah, it's cute. It's here. This street smells weird. Random fact. Maybe this way. We're now going into Passage de Lorette. I still don't know what the story behind it is, but we'll find out. Oh, we're also looking for this envelope. So this passage is like a time machine. We're going from the 19th century behind us where we came from, and we're going into the 17th century. I feel like I'm older now because we passed through time. We're in the Panier, or we're walking towards the neighborhood, the old Marseille. So that's like a milestone that shows you the way. And now we're in like a graffiti alley. There's a lot of graffiti here. So let's keep walking. It's kind of cool. So in this neighborhood, there's the oldest fountain that is remaining in the city. So this is one, it's obviously not functional. So when the Greeks came here initially, there were 300 wells in the city or under the city that were feeding water to fountains, which is why they decided to stay here because it was easy to access to water. We're going uphill now, but yeah, obviously that fountain is not working right now. And we finally arrived to the Rue de Panier, which means baskets, and This is why you see a lot of basket making taking place here. Also, it was named after a hotel that used to be in this neighborhood, but I am seeing a lot of basket shops, so I'll show you.
Whiskey or tequila
Blue dog?
or mojito.
Blue dog. These are cute.
Where? Oh yeah. No, it's not my dog.
There's whiskey. Is that a dog house? Oh, there
Could be.
You were right, it is whiskey.
You found first the dog house and the name.
Oh, the
And
dog.
yes, my dog is right here, a little bit hidden today with this.
Why is he tired?
Is he
Tired
drunk?
or drunk, or he drank a little bit of my tequila whiskey and mojito together, I don't know. But yes, the name is whiskey on the dog house. Let's see where, right? So we know that on your booklet you have 2 street names leading to us to a building, and that's the names corresponding to whiskey that we have to follow.
Quick thing here on the wall, it says evacuation, stop Airbnb, stop cruise ships. So similar to what we're seeing now in Yerevan or Armenia and Khan Street and in a lot of places in the world, this actually is it's the old part of the town, and it was one of the poorest areas in the town, and a lot of people are buying the places for cheap and they're renting them out for Airbnb, and even the locals now can't afford to live in their own neighborhood now. So that's why you see messages like that. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. Like I said, it's something we've seen happen in Yerevan as well. I've experienced rent prices being raised and not being able to afford renting in Yerevan sometimes. So just let me know what you think about the topic. Interesting that I saw that graffiti over there in between all the other graffitis. Just a little message from the locals, I guess. So, whoops, there was a fly in my ear. At the end of this neighborhood, there is a private club for playing le pétanque or la boule, which is like the very important sport in Marseille. So they're playing inside. I don't want to bother them, but like the point of it is to gather and drink together with friends and play.
100 years ago.
So there's a tour behind a tower, not tour. I was saying it in French. There's an old tower behind me from the 1547. It's not really accessible for people. It's just there, kind of like, hey, I'm here. I'm from the old part of town, and that's it. There is a street here named after it.
Oui, bravo, Biel. Ooh, you speak French very well.
So we were looking for Vieille Charité. It was part of the challenge, and the guide was asking us, where can you find that? And then someone who was walking by, he was like, oh, it's right there, and he like totally pointed it out, so he gets the point. Okay, I want to tell you something interesting here. So there is a store behind me. Let me flip my camera and show you. That's a 72% pétanque. This is a very old soap store. Whoops. Okay, I'm gonna catch up with the group and tell you I lost them. Oh, there they are. Okay. Let me zoom out. Okay, so 72% stands for the 72% oil that is put in the authentic Marseille soaps, which is over 150 years ago they started making soaps in Marseille, and like it's a big industry. It was bigger. They had over 80 factories that made them, and now they're down to 2. So this is a very old store that still sells soap. And then pétanque is like I was mentioning, the very important national sport in Marseille. So they put the 2 names together and they made a store named 72% pétanque. Now we are, I don't know where we are. I missed that part of the tour. I'll check and I'll get back to you guys. Now at Impasse Saint-François. Impasse is like a dead-end street, and it's like a street with, at the dead end, there is an art gallery. So here outside they display the work of different artists. This is the street name, Saint Francois. It's so beautiful. I don't know if I ever talked about pastis in my videos, or I imagine talking about it, but there's been a lot of sun exposure today, so anyway, I'm gonna say it and then I'll see my videos if I talked about it. So pastis is it's the local aperitif drink in Marseille, from Marseille, and they drink it all around France as well. It is one of my favorites. There's like a lot of pastis bars here that we're seeing. Everyone's drinking pastis. It's a drink with anise. It's very, very similar to the arak in Syria or Lebanon that I used to drink. So yeah, that's what it is. If you like anise, you'll love this drink. So you add it, you put water to it, and then it turns white, and then you put some ice cubes, and then you drink it, and it's delicious. More and more signs telling Airbnbs to get out. Here it's painted over with a graffiti, but you can see that it says "Je te brûle mon amour," so I scream for you, my love. And here in Braille language, it says love. It says L-O-O-O, lots of O's, and V-E. So this in French means I scream for you, my love. And then also the name of the language is Braille. So like they did a word play, and they, you know, made that little sign. There's 3 of them in fact in this neighborhood, and we actually saw the last one, which is painted over with graffiti.
So there is indeed at the end a treasure hunt box.
I win!
After that you can share if you want.
Yes, I shall. It says Amoureux de Marseille.
In love in Marseille. Bravo, that's I hope what you are now.
One for you?
Oh no, you two won.
No, you take one.
Thank you.
This is Lindsay, our friend. Lindsay, right?
Leslie.
Leslie.
Close enough.
You've had a long day.
I'm tired. Please like
That's
this video.
in the film.
Please like this video.
This can go on for a bit. I'll be back.
You're really tired. How you're laughing for
I
nothing.
do this all
That's
the
what
time.
we
I'm
know.
tired.
We are.
Mayday.
This takes around 5 minutes.
Oh, 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Not more?
Not more.
In average.
We never know.
Look, my
Okay.
legs are 2 different colors.
Yeah, like the cathedral. Look. You have 2 colors. Oy, ay, 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 ay.
I'm good. So we're now standing in front of the main Basilica of Marseille. It's a very large basilica. It was built in the 19th century, and it has 2 different colors of stone. There's limestone, and I think it's called sunstone. So one is coming from Sicily, if I'm remembering correctly, and one is from France, from Marseille. And it's only appropriate I started the video with the Armenian flag, and here we have another city hall and the Armenian flag. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. We might have some changes in plan for tomorrow, because apparently when it's windy in Marseille, things are shut down because of the water, and a lot of the things we had planned for tomorrow are with water. So make sure to subscribe, stay tuned. I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll figure it out. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.